And welcome back to the channel. Today, a big discussion about this recent Bitcoin crash. $2 billion liquidated. Bitcoin went down because of the Trump tariffs. And if you actually watched my previous video, I was saying basically that I didn't believe about this Trump's tariffs, that it was all BS. And what is quite funny, I was actually saying, if you watch my previous video over here, that basically we were stuck into a range. We were up to here. I said above this level over here, we can go higher, or we can have one more drop to the downside. I was thinking around 95, maybe $94,000. And guess what happened over here? We went down to roughly 91,000. We closed above this level over here, and when we went back up. Today, I'm going to show you long-term, short-term Bitcoin, what can happen now. I'm going to show you as well about alt season, so stay with me until the end, guys. Very important video. So straight away, I want to show you what happened right now from here. We went down to here. We basically went to retest this area. We closed above this candle over here. So everybody was scared about these Trump tariffs. Then Donald Trump did a flip-flop. He was imposing tariffs to Mexico and Canada. Then he said, oh no, for a month, I'm going to delay them. Typical BS. And of course, market makers took the opportunity to go and short the market. You can see this crazy liquidation. And I'm going to show you something very interesting. In the VIP group, I placed a call on Bitcoin after 5 months of bragging, of amazing results, day after day after day. I got finally my first stop loss in a trade. Minus 26% hit my stop loss, as you can see from here. The setup was, I would say, probably good. However, unfortunately, we went more down than the expectation. The stop loss hit. I'm now re-entering again into another trade, which is positive. Very happy about it. So tomorrow I'm going to show you a good results. But this guys to show you that you can't win every single trade, and also to show you lots of transparency in my community. The VIP group, guys, it's one of the best community in the world. I can tell you already that the results, guys, talk for themselves. We had green after green after green, but also I want to show you that we are transparent, that we show you exactly that sometimes when I lose, I document everything. But again, guys, we have lots of information. We have lots of guidance over here. We are doing so well with the market, myself and other pro member guys. So the trading results talk for themselves. Even if you're getting some losses, guys, we're still getting very, very good. So if you want to join, guys, have a proper guidance and don't get wrecked in this kind of situation like happened right now, guys, the VIP group is the way to go. If you want to join, there is a link in the description over here with a little trailer, our trading results, which are, of course, amazing. So please come and join us. But anyway, now let's have a look at BTC, what's happening right now. So as I was saying before, we could have seen this drop over here and then to the upside. And right now, what I can see is the following. I still believe that what could be happening right now, we could be into a potential channel from here. You can see that, for example, if I'm going to go and drop my Fibonacci extension, is showing that the next target for BTC could be the top of this ascending channel, and we could be going probably around end of February, March, around 125,000. And what could be the catalyst for that? Well, very, very simple. Number one is going to be the Trump orders the creation of a sovereign wealth fund. So basically, Donald Trump is saying he's going to create this wealth fund to potentially, having his government, and he might accumulate Bitcoin. Second of all, it's Eric Trump as well saying, in my opinion, great time to add, Ethereum, suggesting something. Maybe they are accumulating, as is quite, I would say, obvious. They're accumulating like $184 million in Ethereum. Now, this channel here is for the no BS approach. I might be boring, but I come here to give you the truth, right? Although all of this seems very, very bullish, and I told you already that the tariffs story was complete BS. I told you before. This is all about market makers making money and liquidate everybody. It's not about the wealth fund, sovereign wealth fund, and all of that. Don't be fooled by this, okay? Because Donald Trump didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna go and create a wealth fund and I'm gonna put Ethereum, Ondo, AVAX, and all of that." He didn't say, "I'm gonna go and buy Bitcoin." He just said, "I'm gonna create this." So we don't know what it is, right? So it's gonna happen tomorrow. So what I would like you today, I want to show you in the charts what I think can be happening right now to have a better understanding. So as I said before, target over here, like I would say, like a long-term target. If, okay? There's always an if. If we're gonna be able to break here. Okay, so right now we are not breaking here. Okay, so we had a drop to the down. So we had a push up to here. We had a retest here. What we want to see right now is going to be this. Okay, so A, B, and C. If this doesn't happen, we're not gonna be able to break 108, 110,000. We're not gonna go anywhere. Okay, and what is gonna be very important, we can see over here we had a daily closure right now, just right now, a beautiful engulfing candle, which suggests in general more uptrend to come. So another point that I'm actually looking right now to determine if we're gonna go higher or lower. Of course, it's gonna be the catalyst for Donald Trump. Again, guys, those are whales manipulating the market, right? So it's not actually that Donald Trump think about the strategic reserve wealth fund, how the hell you want to call it. It's not him that the catalyst is going to really go and say, oh, because of that, we're going to go higher. Basically, it's this market makers dumping people, liquidating people, pump it up again. That's about it. So those are the points I'm actually looking at right now. So you can see we had a break of structure. I think I told you in the previous video we had a break of structure. So we went, let me connect the point a little bit better. So we had a nice breakdown to here. I say in my previous video that what I was expecting something like that. I was expecting down to like 90, 97, 99, if I can recall, then like a rebound up to here, another correction down to here, and then up again. But of course, market maker decided just to go and pump everything down. So right now, what we have to be careful right now here is to be able to go and close above here, which is around $104,000, $105,000. Because if you're not going to be able to do that, there is a risk that what we could be seeing is going to be something like that, maybe something like that. Okay, and then after this, I guess we had to see where are we going to go next. Maybe something up here and then up to here. I guess we had to wait and see. But right now, although things are looking quite good, I would say that we basically retrace to our golden pocket level of Fibonacci. And if we're not going to be able to go above this point over here, I mean, there is a risk that we could continue to go down, okay, like this, and then maybe do something like that. That's why we have to understand when it's going to be the right time to go long or to go short. Like, for example, we're going to announce everything here in our VIP group. Everything is going to be written. So that's why I'm saying, like, guys, that's the place to be. So for Bitcoin, that's it. Okay. The other thing I would say as well, very important. I need to find the chart liquidity heat map. That's actually very, very important. That shows you if we have like negative orders, positive orders, volume. Although you can see we had a beautiful pump to the upside, the delta is still negative, right? So it's suggesting that there's still more sellers than buyers. What do you want to see right now, which is going to be very important? You want to see some green delta coming out here. Because the thing is, if you have red, 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 and red, right now, you want to see green, suggesting that this is actually, they're buying more than what they're selling. Because, for example, like here, I'll show you like an example back in the days. You can see red, 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 and then 1,733 positive delta. Right now, we still don't have the confirmation that is happening over here. So I guess that's why I'm a little bit on the fence right now. Here we were showing like, around this area over here, we were showing very good delta here, but then we got sold recently. So that's what I'm looking right now to really see something positive from here, which is probably going to be the next day, depending on what Donald Trump, Eric Trump, and all these people are going to say. Now, let's have a look at something else as well, very important, S&P 500, the stock market, what's happening right now, these things, about the melt up in progress, which looks like is about to happen. So, stock market, nothing changes. Everybody was scared about the tariffs and all of that. Didn't change anything. Completely there, like BTC. It was just like, found the fear. But of course, we had to be very logical and unbiased within this market. What's going to be happening now with the S&P 500? I got the line over here, support here. That's where we are. Okay, I don't see any, I would say, substantial news coming in the next few days, apart from, as I said before, apart from this like a wealth, sovereign wealth fund for crypto. And I would be very, I will probably be laughing like crazy if, they're going to announce they're going to buy lots of cryptocurrencies like NEC, this full-blown alt season where they basically liquidated everybody. That would be actually quite funny. But right now with the S&P 500, basically that's where we are. Okay, so we are here. We're basically following like a potential channel. We haven't broken anything. I can't really say. Nobody can say right now that we're going down, we're going up. Who knows? So I can go again, like on the volume footprint over here and see where we are. I'm gonna go and just zoom in a little bit and see are we having a negative delta, more buyer than seller. Again, guys, I mean 135, 500, 1.1 billions minus 500 million. Yeah, we have a negative delta here of 500 million, but still we got plenty of positive here. So very difficult to say right now where the S&P is going to go. And to be honest, right, somebody gives you a prediction, he's probably guessing. Like you can't know right now where we are. The only thing I can say from here, which I've been saying for like a long time, and I'm going to show, and it really is very similar to Bitcoin. I said, basically last time, we broke this very important level of resistance. We had a resistance here. We broke the resistance. We went up. We have been touching, again, this level here. We had a nice bounce. And now the question is, are we going to continue to go higher like that? Or are we going to break it down to here and then have another impulse to the upside? Because macro-wise, everything is still bullish, macro-wise. Like I don't see, to be honest, anything right now suggesting that we're going to see a crash down to here. And remember, no financial advice. And I'm not saying that this cannot happen because this could happen 100%. Okay. But at the same time, statistically speaking, we are still in an uptrend. So as long as we don't have a confirmation that we are breaking the trend here in the S&P 500 and with Bitcoin, the prime scenario here, even looking at the weekly from here, is that we're going up. Okay. As long as we don't see like a breaking of this, like a blue candle below here, then I would say trend is still intact and poised to go higher. That's what we can see right now. Okay, so next one is going to talk about altcoins, altcoin season. If it's going to happen, altcoin season. So you probably watched my previous videos as well. I was suggesting that we could have gone down around this area over here. I was expecting something like this, to be honest. And guys, I really value transparency all the time. So I was expecting that in the worst case scenario, we couldn't go down to here, around here. We went down a little bit more. We ticked down to this area. And the question is, was this on like a retest of the previous breakout? And now we are about to go higher, or are we going to see more downside to come? Well, anything can happen, guys. Again, what we could see from here could be we want to see more confirmation, but at the same time, on the weekly is forming right now a bullish hammer, which is in general very, very bullish. We can see also on the daily chart for altcoins where we are. We had a nice daily hammer. Right now, looks like it's about to trying to go and reclaim higher. But I'll tell you what is actually very important for altcoins to understand is that we went down to here. We had a huge, how do I say, capitulation event. Market makers went totally nuts. And what we had over here was a break of structure. Okay, very important to understand that. So the structure was basically like this. We had a breakout structure, and right now we need to be able to go back around here. Okay, so we need to go and climb above again, um, one $1 trillion and close above here. Otherwise, what is going to be the risk is going to be this, and then this. But then after that, it's probably going to be quite likely to see something like that. I hope it makes sense. Okay, and of course, the crypto total market cap, the total free, got completely destroyed. We saw Ethereum going down like crazy. I'm gonna make like a specific video on Ethereum just to show you my current analysis as well. So I'm gonna post it after this. But to me, looking at the weekly chart right now, to be honest, for altcoins, this was more like a retest and then up again. So what I could be seeing right now is gonna be something like that. So boom, 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 maybe, and then something like this. And you probably know, like as I said so many times, I don't, I still haven't deployed my capital. So I got altcoins right now, which I'm holding. I go basically 80%, 85% now in my uh, Bitcoin and cash, and basically, sorry, I sold 85% of my Bitcoins, and I'm still not interested, right, in buying any altcoins. As I said so many times, several times, I'm only gonna buy altcoins if you're gonna go down to maybe $88,000 or $85,000 Bitcoin, and then I'm gonna buy altcoins. I don't care about the price of altcoins. I'm looking at BTC as my guide, and then I decide with the altcoins. So next one I want to show you guys very important as well, which can help us to understand where we are. DXY as well. That's another, I would say, important chart to have a look at. We had a pump up to here around 109. In my opinion, the DXY is about to go lower. Maybe we could be seeing maybe one more sweep up to here, but we should be going down lower, especially if the Fed decides to cut interest rates again. And that, of course, if this happens, is going to be very important for crypto stocks, which they should be definitely going higher. And the after the DXY, very important as well, the US 10-year Treasury yield as well. You can see over here as well, forming, as I was stating 3 days ago, something like that. I was saying that the 10 years is actually forming a head and shoulder. We broke the head and shoulder. So that was actually a correct analysis. I'm going to show you from here. So we broke the head and shoulder. We are now trying to climb back up around this area over here. And in general, whenever you break a head and shoulder, I'll make it a bit better. What we could be seeing could be a continuation down to here. So head and shoulder, this one down to here. That could definitely make sense. And of course, if this is going to go like this, that's going to be very positive for crypto and stocks. Money, smart money are taking money away from fixed income and put them into risk assets. All right, guys. I think I covered everything for today. I'm going to as well drop a video about Ethereum and altcoins, so you can see exactly what's going on. But again, guys, the market makers fooled us another time. In this kind of like times, it's really important and vital to make you understand how to stay calm in these kind of situations, okay? Because this can really make you scared. But at the same time, these times are very important to understand how overexposed you are with altcoins. I've been saying this from day one. I sold my BTC. I got lots of cash right now. I got a relatively small bag of altcoins compared to what I have. Please, financial advice, don't have everything you have in altcoins. Very important, because these things can happen. And I can tell you, in the bear market, this is going to be like the norm. Okay, it's going to see 40%, 50% of crazy crashes. Be careful when it comes to trading altcoins. Don't be a degenerate. Try to trade with your head. Be professional in this, and you're going to be successful. But otherwise, I'm going to see you later on with a video about Ethereum, and I'm going to see you also tomorrow for another update about Bitcoin. Take care and see you soon.